Hey Scorps, it's Nari and welcome to your 2021 love reading for January. Actually, in the pre-shuffle, I got the sense that Scorpios are falling in love with themselves. We go through these periods of self-obsession. It can be devastating at times, but it also can be highly enlightening, which is what I feel is coming in for us in terms of love this month. So, our hello energy, which is the new energy coming in, is the Three of Wands or the Three of Gabriel. What I'm getting from this is an overhaul. It's sort of like a love overhaul, where last year was spent identifying and recognizing what love is and what love isn't. And Scorpios have come to an understanding that love is actually unconditional acceptance. Unconditional acceptance of situations, of phases, of our own choices. And this year, or this month at least, we're learning how to implement that perception of love, this new perception that has grown from all the heaviness and gunk, particularly from the last 4 years. I feel like Scorps have done a lot of healing and digging and letting ourselves go to the pits of hell just so we know what it's like, just so we know we've experienced the intensities of everything and what life has to offer. You know, Scorpio shit. And in terms of love, for Scorpio in particular, I don't feel like romance is sort of on the mind at the moment, actually. And that's why I keep saying that I feel like Scorps are falling in love with themselves. They're falling in love with their newfound abilities, their newfound strength, what they can do with that, the opportunities that are presenting themselves, and the fire that has taken about 4 years to stoke is finally burning. But we can control it now. We've got a bit of a flow in terms of the intensity of that flame. So your good night energy, or the energy that we need to release, is justice. I was just talking about control. So this card is just saying, Scorps, that any issues we have... I had a thought this morning while I was hanging out my washing. I imagined living in a world without worry. Okay, so I was imagining getting up, showering, eating, meditating, exercising, without worrying about, okay, are my kids getting up? Okay, what's the hubby up to? Okay, what's the to-do list? If all those to-do lists were not there, how would I act? How would I be? What would I choose to do? Would I actually be doing the same things, just possibly with a happier attitude? And that's what this card is saying. Justice in this circumstance is saying to release your worry, okay? Not control or fear, because fear, we heal that. Hey Scorps, we face that and we heal it. But worry in particular, that meme or quote comes to mind when I think of justice. Worrying is like standing around with an umbrella waiting for it to rain. That's the sense I'm getting. So, Scorps, chill, relax. You don't have to worry. You don't have to think too far in the future, especially when it comes to love, okay? We kind of get to sit back and relax a bit this month, which is nice. I don't know about you guys, but as a Scorp, I feel like I always have to be working towards something. Even in thought, like my thoughts have to add value and produce sort of like instantly manifest, because I know that's what we're all capable of, not just Scorpios, but I believe that everybody is capable of huge manifestation possibilities. Okay, so your good morning energy, or the energy we're wanting to embrace in terms of love this month, is the moon. Look at her. Look at her with her wings and her silky blue dress and her cute little dog. Scorps, yeah, you guys are totally falling in love with yourselves. And this is what I meant by the new perception we have of love. It is all encompassing. For once, we're probably not too caught up about an ex. We're not obsessing over a new lover. We're not depressed because we're single. We are literally falling in love with ourselves and enjoying every single moment of our glow up. A lot of us might be choosing to dress not on trend, but very Scorpio-y, you know, we're very clean, but we also stand out. We're very bold, and I feel like a lot of us coming into it like, ugh, I don't even care anymore. I'm so sick of underdressing myself. I'm a queen. I'm a princess. I want to look like one. And the funny thing with Scorpios is that as well known as we are for our sexual exploits and tendencies, sexuality and the way we express it and the way we dress is actually never too revealing. We're a lot more subtle when it comes to the expression of sexuality. We're not so out there, we're not so obvious. We're kind of we're kind of like a bad smell that permeates through the room, you know, our sexual vibes, we just let them permeate through the room. And it's all those sorts of things that are coming in for us Scorps, is understanding our capacity to love, understanding the effects that our vibes actually have on people. We know we have the power, and I think a lot of us just exert that power without fully recognizing the effects it has. And that's changing Scorps. We're becoming a lot more aware of our energy and how we use it and how we give and receive it. Scorps. Because we know we can get wild with it, because we do know we're capable of all those things, and we do power trip sometimes. Just sometimes though. Okay, so I pulled 2 oracle cards for guiding energy for us. We've got Grandmother Moon, water energies coming in, guys, and the Sacred Serpent. A lot of internal discovery, healing, and aligning. Okay, so I feel like this month we're tidying up our love lives. We're solidifying what we believe love to be, and we are aligning our actions and our lives with that belief now. Okay, so it's a 360 turnaround, 100% from the Scorpios we all start off as. With the stinger, you know, with the tendency to be vengeful and secretive and all those things. It's turning around now. The tide's changing. Scorpios have always had this amazing ability to love in a way where people will wake up and say, I've never been loved like a Scorpio has loved me. And it's sad thing is it's usually that, it has. So I'm feeling like Scorpios have actually left a relationship, and possibly the ex is feeling regretful now. I won't be surprised if that's happening to a lot of us. Or even your partners could have left you and now they regret it. I'm getting a lot of that energy as well. Okay, Scorps, so we're going to look into people. We're going to look into people because we love people and we want to know who's coming into our lives. We want to know their intentions and what they're bringing and if it's healthy or not for us. So I'm going to look into the energy for Scorpios in love for January 2021 to see if anybody new is coming in, anybody old is leaving, etc. Okay, Scorps, a lot of us might be reconnecting to old school friends. We might be Facebooking or getting in touch with old school friends. I'm seeing jubilees, meeting back up with your old college friends or bumping into them. A lot of relationship strengthening, I suppose. Judgment. Oh, that's such a Scorpio energy. You're sounding that horn. Blow that horn, girl. You blow that horn. I feel like you're rounding up the troops with this, Scorpio. So you could actually... Okay, this card is telling me that you know who you want, you know who you don't want, and you're sorting it all out. You're very determined about it too, which I am not surprised, okay? A lot of us, I feel, have been through some shit. Like, we just been through some shit, and we're just so over it. I'm over it. And when a Scorpio blows, you know, they mean business. We're on that volcano vibes. The Chariot, see? Oh, I'm so excited. Scorps, you're not even fussed about who's coming in and out. Literally, you are so on your own vibes. I love it. You're holding and wielding your sword of truth very well this month. Very, very well. You're being very transparent with people. And very forthcoming. Very, very forthcoming. You're more than happy to speak your mind this month. I love the energy, Scorps. It's beautiful. A lot of us are getting crown chakra upgrades or third eye upgrades and enlightening in that area in particular. Alright. Two of Swords, you're confusing people. Yeah, I feel like, okay, people don't know what you're up to, which is, you know, that's totally normal with Scorpios. People don't know what you're doing, and that's sort of on purpose because it's important for us to actually implement these new love templates and to understand that love actually goes so much further than just one night stands or romantic interludes or, oh, who's going to be my next soulmate? I'm so lonely, you know. That isn't love. Love as we understand it to be is unifying, all-encompassing, unconditional acceptance. No matter what relationship status you're in, no matter whether you're married, divorced, single, gay, lesbian, it absolutely doesn't matter. Love is love. And within that is an understanding of mutual and unconditional acceptance for each other. Okay, so don't mind the confusion of the people around you, Scorps. You know what you're doing. You know what love is. And this month in particular is time for us to start driving that and implementing it. Even around family members, friends, wherever you go. Drop a little love bomb in there. Ace of Cups, see? Fill those cups up. I don't know what it is, but a lot of us Scorpios have tapped in through Mother Moon and through the Sacred Serpent. We've tapped into that well. We've finally got it. You know, we know how to fill our own cups now. We know how to generate vitality. We know how to shift from negativity into positivity. We've cracked the code, Scorps. That's what's coming in for you in love, is mastery of it. Oh my gosh, I'm a Scorp too. Yes, I'm so excited. The Fool. I was actually watching a reading today that said the Fool is invincible. The Fool is invincible, and I think in this month in particular, that cloak is the invincible cloak. You put it on and you become invincible, not for your own gain, but you know it's for love. You see that beautiful white rose there? That's what it's for. That's what you're protecting, and that's the gift we're here to share, is that deep, beautiful level of understanding for love and that appreciation for it. A lot of you are very sacred about love when it comes to intimate romantic relationships, and that sacredness is actually surfaced now. It's surfaced to the physical, which is scary for us because we are so protective over things we find sacred. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, someone is watching you, Scorps. It could be someone or a few people with this Knight of Cups energy. They're seeing the love, or they're seeing something within you that isn't anywhere else. They search and search and search, but they cannot find another love like a Scorpio's love. And this is attracting a few suitors. I feel like a few of them are quite younger than you are, a bit younger than you are. But a lot are also long-standing, like long-time admirers that are slowly creeping up and making themselves known. Scorps, you're intimidating a lot of people. But you know how I said, don't worry about the confusion? Yeah. These Knight of Cups, these secret admirers of yours, are just watching you because it's fascinating. You are fascinating this month, Scorps. Waiting. There's like a line of guys waiting for their cups to be filled. Oh, Scorps, what are you doing? Is it the dress? Oh my gosh, is it the dress? Y'all need to go out, get you a dress, get you a pretty blue dress. So that's what's happening this month, Scorps. A lot of self-love, indulgence, understanding the effects you have on people. Girl, hell yeah. So that's your reading this month, Scorps. Please do take care, my loves. Be nice to people. And I will see you soon.